People of the State of Michigan versus Tessa Renee Clay, 1822354. Ms. Clay is appearing from the jail. She's here on a warrant that was issued when she failed to appear for her show cause hearing on June 7th, 2021. She was supposed to appear at that time and explain why she should not be held in contempt of court for not paying on her court obligations. She owes $1,582 since 2018. No payments have been made. And Ms. Clay has provided us the address that she is at. It's the same address we've had. So, Ms. Clay, what happened that you didn't appear for the show cause hearing on June 7th?
I didn't realize it was on the 7th. But I'm sorry. I need to be paying on my fines, and I haven't got my taxes or anything like that yet. There's really no, I should have paid it.
Well, let's go back. So on February 1st of 2021, you were arrested, and I saw you on that day on the show cause hearing, because this is your 4th show cause hearing on these where you've been arrested. You've never made a payment in 3 years. I said, make a payment or else be back by May 3rd and explain to the court what's going on. Then on May 5th, you hadn't appeared for the May 3rd case, but you appeared on another case on May 5th. And at that time, I had not issued the warrant. Well, the warrant had not gone into lien yet. And so judge spoke, the note says, judge spoke to you in court, send the warrant back. He's not entering the warrant in lien and is just continuing to June. She states she will be paying the case in full by then. So we set it for June. Okay. So we set it for June 7th. You appeared in court that day and you were served with it on May the 5th. When you were here on the previous warrant, you said that you were working at a construction company. You had been arrested in LaGrange for 4 days, and that's why you had not been there. Well, apparently that you hadn't been there for a whole year at that point, or you hadn't appeared for a whole year at that point. So again, you did receive notice of the hearing. You did know about it. We talked about it in court. I didn't issue the warrant last time for you because you said you were going to take care of it or appear on June 7th, and then you didn't appear on June 7th. Now it says you got arrested this morning at 1:49 in the morning. How is it you got arrested this morning?
I was walking.
What are you walking at 1:49 in the morning for?
I had to get a ride to work.
At 1:49 in the morning?
No, I have to be to work by 5.
Okay.
And my ride failed on me last night. So I was walking across town to a friend's house to stay with them until they could get me to work.
Do you have any new charges?
No, I got a ticket.
So you got a ticket for something. Why did they stop you if you're out walking?
He said he just wanted to check on me to make sure I was okay because it was late.
Okay. So where are you working at?
I still work for Ruby Construction, but I was trying to work for Ruby Construction and Cottage Inn, but it's just too much.
So you've been working this whole time and yet you haven't made a $50 payment. Why is that?
I'm sorry. Okay, to be completely honest with you, my son is autistic and he goes to Ripple Effects here in town, and his insurance cut off. So I've been paying out of pocket for his insurance. Unfortunately, I have to make that good faith payments to them because when his insurance cut off, because my ex-husband quit his job, he didn't say anything to me. So I owe Ripple Effects for like a month of therapy, which is a total of like $20,000. So I've been making good faith payments to them so that he can go continue to do therapy. It wouldn't have been a big deal if he had told me that he didn't have his job and the school would have worked with me then or whatever. But since he didn't say anything to me or anyone, he just let a bill rack up.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, Ms. Clay, this has been going on for 3 years now.
Yes.
We haven't been making any payments to these people that are owed restitution. This is a case of stealing or retaining without consent a financial transaction device. And you rang up close to $1,000 on the credit union and the person whose account you used. And they've sat for 3 years waiting for any payments. You continually disregard the court's orders to either make a payment or appear in court. And I continually just give you time served and let you out. Your ticket was for another drug paraphernalia charge. It's not just a ticket. So you're not taking care of your son. You're out at 1 o'clock in the morning. You're still involved, at least allegedly, having drug paraphernalia on you. You keep saying you've worked this whole time, yet you haven't made a payment or even made an effort. And although you got the warrant in June 7th, you know, after June 7th, you didn't do anything to take care of it. You waited to get arrested. I've honestly lost patience, Ms. Clay. And I keep getting suckered by this. My son's autistic that now, you know, you didn't even bring that up the first time. You said that you didn't receive the notice. And then when I pointed out that you received the notice, then it was that you know, had something else. And then the third thing was finally the autistic son with the need to pay for medical bills because your husband just quit his job and all the rest. So again,
I'm not trying to use him as an excuse like that, so please don't. Okay, I was just telling you what my situation was. On some real, I understand that I haven't paid my fines and that you're frustrated about that. I totally understand, and it has been 3 years since I've even paid them or whatever. I understand where you're coming from. I just don't use him as an excuse because it's not.
Well, what I'm frustrated at is that you have an autistic son and you're not doing anything to get your life in order to take care of your son. You're out at 1 o'clock in the morning with drug paraphernalia, apparently. You didn't walk across town at 1 in the morning for a job that starts at 5. And if you have a job and are working, you need to get your priorities straight, which is your son and your responsibilities and not getting yourself arrested for not making a payment or not appearing in court and just disregarding everything and then going to get arrested and then, you know, the rest. So I'm frustrated not that you keep doing these things. I'm frustrated that you're not, you know, how old are you now?
28.
Okay, so it's time to make your priorities and get a handle on whatever is going on in your life so that your son can be taken care of and you can be taken care of. I'm just saying, if you've been working full time, you know, make the payment or else come to court. We give you this in writing. We give you the notice in writing so you appear. You've wasted an officer's time. You've wasted the jail's time. You've wasted your time. You've wasted resources that it could have gone to your family by the booking fee, the bond fee, the warrant fee, everything else.
Okay.
All right. So July 6th is your next court date. You need to make a $50 payment by July 6th or else be in court on July 6th and explain why you couldn't make the payment. I'm telling you, this is the last warning. I'm writing it down. I'm keeping track of all these things. You have 2 weeks to get your stuff, or 3 weeks to get your stuff straightened out. Get the payment in, you won't even need to appear. If you can't get the payment in, I understand, but come to court and explain what's going on.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Stutesman.
All right, we'll fax this out to the jail right now. I don't know what your other ticket's for as far as a bond or anything. If it's a ticket, then you can get out right away. If it's got some other hold on you, you don't have any other holds on you from LaGrange or anywhere else, right?
No.
Okay. All right, so get this taken care of and Make sure
You
it
said the
doesn't
5th?
happen again. What's that?
The 5th of July?
July 6th.
6th. 5th's a court
Thank you.
holiday. Courts are
Oh, okay,
closed on
thank you.
July 5th because of the